can play from anywhere, but you can watch too if you've got $10 on that race.
Yeah,
so both sides are really cool, and we can get you signed up in a matter of minutes. Just stop by any one of our race books.
And here's the difference. I don't have to watch a basketball game to have action on it. Okay, but I'm not betting a horse race if I can't watch it.
No,
I mean that's the fun of it. Is
that is the fun of it?
Yeah. So that to me makes STN an absolute must for anybody who's a horse bettor. You got to have it.
I sit there and watch I'll be betting races and watch it on the phone while I'm sitting at the poker table.
Yeah,
because they just won't put horse racing up in the poker room on the TV.
I will make a confession. I have watched horse races in the studio while doing the show. Why not, right?
I've heard you say go.
Yes.
I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Now you know.
Now I know.
All right, Chuck. It's always a pleasure, man. We'll do it again soon.
All right, guys. Sounds good. Enjoy the games this week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Remember, you can sign up and get your STN account. You can download the app, but you can get your account at any of the station casinos locations around town. They're also terrific places to watch the action because it's locals-oriented, and it's not the tourists are certainly welcome, but Las Vegans feel right at home at stations.
Oh, I had a buddy out from Pittsburgh last week. It was my longtime horse trainer. Oh. I took him to Red Rock. And when he walked into Red Rock, his jaw just dropped when he saw the sports book. He goes, and I took him like the next to last day. He goes, why didn't we come here sooner? I mean, he just sit there and watch the races all day. Did
you do the barbecue joint there? What's what?
Lucille's.
Lucille's. I like that place.
Lucille's good. My stepdaughter works at the one by Green Valley Ranch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like Lucille's. Yeah. Get the barbecue chicken for lunch. And they give you a nice piece of watermelon as a little comp at the end. It's a good deal. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to a whole bunch more.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
Contractor license 0079414.
Don Cool was standing in line at a convenience store when he saw an elderly man fumbling in his wallet and digging through his pockets. Embarrassed, he decided to return a box of corn checks to the cereal aisle. Just then, a young man holding 2 six-packs of Bud Light reached down and scooped a $5 bill off the floor. He told the old man he saw it fall out of his wallet. The man completed his purchase and left the store. That's when Don Cool saw the young man return one of his 6-packs of beer to the cooler. I wish I had been there with Don that day. I would have offered that young man a job at Gettle because I know he cares about people and I know he has character. If you know air conditioning or if you know plumbing and you care about people and have character, I want to meet you. You're going to love, absolutely love, working at Gettle. Put the pedal to the metal, call Gettle. Gettle. There's nothing better, but it's hard to spell.
At MJ Christensen, you're not dealing with a chain. You're dealing with a locally owned establishment that's been here for years and years. And one of the things you guys pride yourself on, Cliff Miller, that's community involvement.
We are deeply involved. Our company is Vegas born, and we're Vegas strong. And what makes Vegas so strong is all the charitable issues that need to be addressed. And anywhere we can, we try to join hand in hand and lift this community up.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park.
See your Vegas Golden Knights on February 12th against Arizona on the Flight Deck. Presented by Allegiant. The Flight Deck is where all the off-the-ice excitement happens. From the Knights Castle to the Night Line. Tickets in the Flight Deck are standing room only and include all-you-can-eat food, beer, and wine. Tickets are just $140. Go to lvsportsnetwork.com for the link and use the promo code RADIO. Sponsored by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorneys. In a wreck and need a check? One call. That's all. Resale and transfer are restricted on these Flight Deck sales. Tickets will be delivered by a flash seat 48 hours before the game.
Dr. Michael Crevetti of Crevetti Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who specializes in cutting-edge technology for hip and knee joint replacement. He's focused on maintaining very low infection and complication rates, excellent post-operative pain control, and most importantly, successful outcomes. These ideals are supported by a 99.8% patient satisfaction rating for his innovative outpatient surgical and recovery suites where you'll recover like a rock star. Get back in your game today by visiting CrevettiOrtho.com.
Do you have a house in need of repairs? Are you going through a financial difficulty? Do you have a property that has title issues on it? My name is Troy Kearns with Platinum Real Estate Professionals, and I specialize in buying houses that no one wants to deal with. Write my number down. 702-912-4871. That's 702-912-4871. Listen, things get tough out there. I understand. I'm here to help you out. I'll buy your house for cash, no matter what the condition is, no matter what the problem is. I will help you solve the problem. I buy land, commercial property, residential property. You got a shack in the middle of Searchlight? I'll buy it. Let's do a deal. Call me right now. My name is Troy Kearns, 702-912-4871. Troy Kearns with Platinum Real Estate Professionals, 702-912-4871. Call me, text me, whatever you need to do. Get a hold of me right now, 702-912-4871, or log on to troykearns.com.
We buy houses for investment purposes only at a discounted price.
And now, a quick comparison from Grasshopper. When you're always on the go, what would you prefer? An office phone system?
Hey, it's Rochelle. Sorry I missed you earlier. Had an errand to run, but I'm back in the office, so give me a call when you get this.
Or one that works on your cell phone. No hardware needed, courtesy of Grasshopper.
Oh, 1 sec. It's a business call. Hi, this is Rochelle with Way Forward Partners. How can I help?
There's no contest. Put your best voice forward with Grasshopper, the virtual phone system for small business. Try it free at grasshopper.com.
I need your attention for a moment because this is monumental. Dell's biggest President's Day sale ever is officially on. Shop amazing early deals on Dell and Alienware computers with 8th Gen Intel Core processors right now, and do not forget to check out the limited quantity doorbusters on the 18th. You're truly getting huge savings on everything from Dell computers to Samsung TVs, plus free shipping on everything. Call 800-BUY-DELL now or go to Dell.com/President's Day. That's 800-BUY-DELL.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Valentine's Day is almost here, and FLM's Chocolates has everything you need to celebrate. Enjoy a beautiful evening under 500,000 lights at the Lights of Love garden display. Or pick up a sweet treat for your special someone in-store or online from their seasonal collection. Go to FLM.com for more information.
With John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy, the ratings for LPT are as good as they get, 5 out of 5 stars. What makes Lyons Physical Therapy unique as a treatment option?
Yeah, Dave, and we're thankful for that. We've had great patients and customers over the years that have given us honest reviews. I think what separates us from other companies is that we pay attention to our patients. We individualize their treatment plan. We take our time and use our manual therapy skills and our hands to actually work on every patient. These patients aren't just a number. We're actually trying to help them, and we listen to their needs and what works best for them.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
I have no idea whether they have any availability left for Valentine's Day at all, or not. I don't know.
Good chance they're not. Well, they're busy on a nightly basis, so for a special holiday like that.
But what you might want to do is call now, right now, and beg. Okay? Beg.
Tell them you know Dave?
Yeah. No, actually, then you probably get no chance at all. 702-792-9222. Don't forget, Joe's open for lunch each day. It's crowded for lunch now, too. You can make reservations for lunch if you want to. It's as good a lunch as you're going to find around town, I can tell you that. 702-792-9222. Let's talk a little angle of the day from Ralph Michaels.
And this is one of those two-way. Both teams are pointing the same direction, and it's on an over-under. These have been good. Portland is now 10-3-1 to the over their last 14 games. In Oklahoma City, well, we know they don't play defense, and they love to score. 11-2 to the over when they are a favorite. So those two converge. It says take over tonight, over 230.5. It's a big number, but we've seen those big numbers get soared right past all season this year.
Golden Knights ended their last homestand by losing 2 straight. Then they went on the road and lost 2 straight, but then had a really fabulous win coming back from 2-0 and defeating Tampa Bay. And
one of the best teams in the East, if not the best.
That was a great win. And capped off the road trip overcame a sluggish start and got a good win at Detroit. And looked like they were going to pick up a third straight win as they opened a homestand with a game against Columbus. But it got away in the third period, which actually has happened a little bit. It's been kind of a common thread lately in the home games for the Golden Knights. So now they've lost their last 3 home games. They should get back on the winning track tomorrow against the team they're supposed to handle. And I'm not by any means pressing any panic buttons. But the one thing that does seem to be lacking with this team is a really big-time offensive threat. Carlson's still having a good year, but he's not having the year he had last year where every time he touched the puck, you thought it was going to go in. I mean, he was just an absolute monster last year. So it brings up the question, and the Golden Knights are among the teams that it's speculated will be looking to buy at the deadline. One of the guys that might be available, we just saw him, and I think we just saw him score the tying goal, in fact, in Saturday's game. It might have been the winning goal. I can't remember now. But Panarin, for the Blue Jackets, is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. So Columbus is probably going to try and deal him as a rental to somebody. He's already said he wants to explore the free agent market, so he does not anticipate signing an extension. Okay, so you know that going in. But he's also the type of player with his offensive capabilities that could be a game changer come playoff time. So if you're the Golden Knights, do you take the gamble and make what would have to be at least a reasonably substantial offer to Columbus to get Panarin's services for a couple months? And I'm going to say yes. I don't think you get that many shots to go for it. And I think if you put a really dangerous sniper on this team with the way they play defense and with that phenomenal goalie and Marc-Andre Fleury, yeah, I think they can make a run again, and I think I'd take the gamble.
Well, I definitely agree with you that, the window for them to do it right now, the pieces are there to try to do it. And Panarin, he's ultra consistent. Last 4 years, 31, 31, 27, and he's got 21 goals so far this year. So he's right on pace where he's been.
Right at 30 again. Yep.
I agree with that. The question is, how much do you have to give up?
Well, they're not going to have to pay a real premium because he is a rental. And Columbus is probably at the point where they're, unless they decide to keep him and try and make their own run, I think Columbus is going to look at it and say, well, he's probably not going to stay here. Because I get the feeling Panarin wants to go to a more exciting market. Yeah. No, Columbus they're good. But it's Columbus. No offense to anybody from Columbus, but you're Columbus, okay? I look at Las Vegas. See, I see a situation where Panarin might really like it here. Because this is an exciting market, and he could be the guy on this team. So I would think the Knights might have a better chance to re-sign him or to sign him as a free agent than most other teams.
I would go for it if they really did think that they could sign him, to get more than just the rental. Because you look at a team, and that's the one thing. They definitely miss Neil. Okay, Neil's offense.
He had a great year. Funny thing is, he has not a great year this year, but yes,
but it was the right move for the team not to handcuff the team in the short term.
No, I agree.
Looking at the long term future, what they had, and as far as Carlson goes, last year was a dream year. It just that was never going to be again. He's good, but you can't.
He's got like 19 goals, right? I mean, he's
on what
a really
he should
good player.
Be. Yeah, what
but
would normally be.
He's not a 45 goal guy.
Everything went, as you said, everything went his way. I would go for it. I agree with you. I still just think the one thing that concerns me, and we've talked about it many times, they need to get Fleury a little bit of rest before we get to the stretch run of the playoffs.
Well, I think with Subban is now healthy again, and he actually played quite well his last few starts, and I think he'll get some opportunities down the stretch because I think the team now has more confidence in him. He struggled early in the year, and I think that contributed to Fleury playing almost all the games. But I thought Subban's last 3 or 4 starts he played well. And now that he's healthy again, sure, I'm going to get him some starts.
You have to. I mean, we can't dismiss the fact of Fleury's age, and he's having a phenomenal year. I mean, again.
Although he will probably tell you, and by the way, watch out tomorrow night, he might have played his worst game as a Golden Knight against Columbus. He did not play well in that game.
He's had a couple games this year that's been that way.
This is what I really like about Fleury. He He took the blame for the loss himself.
Oh,
immediately after the game.
He always has.
He took the blame. This was on me. I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, but